is it okay? Is it okay with you guys if they don't come in and do anything until after?
Well, we don't.
you-
No. Hold on. We're not asking for anybody's help on this war. The president's been clear. We're not asking for anybody to join the war. We're not asking for anyone to get involved in the war. We're not asking for anyone to get involved in this operation. We're not asking for that. We're not asking any country. We don't need it. We're doing it. We're doing the job, and we're ahead of schedule. So that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this. There are some in the Iranian regime that are going around saying that they want to make the Strait of Hormuz tolling thing. They want to make it permanent. That's unacceptable. The whole world should be outraged by it. We're impacted by it a little bit, but the rest of the world is impacted by it a lot more, including many of the countries represented today here at the G7. And so if those countries are deeply impacted by it, all we've said is, you guys need to do something about it. We'll help you, but you guys are going to need to be ready to do something about it. Because when this conflict and when this operation ends, if the Iranians decide, well, now we control the Straits of Hormuz, and you can only go through here if you pay us, and if we allow you to, that's not only is it illegal under international law and maritime law, it's unacceptable. And that can't be allowed to exist. And so what we've said is that the countries that are most impacted by that should be willing to do something about it, and we'll help them. And that's what I said today, and I had a good reception to that message.
Did you hear about the foreign minister, the Iranian foreign minister, what he said at the UN Human Rights Commission, accusing the U.S. and Israel of genocide, essentially?
The Iranian. Oh, okay. Well, he's an expert in genocide. They're experts in that because, they sponsor terrorism all over the world. And they've killed thousands and thousands of people. Look at the Middle East. Look at the Middle East, guys. Every problem in the Middle East tracks back to Iran. Hezbollah, Iran. Shia militias that are destroying and threatening Iraq, Iran. Hamas, Iran. The Houthis, Iran. Assad when he was in Syria, Iran. Everywhere you turn, they're behind all of it. They are a destabilizing, dangerous, evil force that had to be dealt with. They have to be weakened.
Can I ask you about the West Bank? What's your level of concern about violence by settlers against Palestinians?
Well, we're concerned about that, and we've expressed it. And I think there's concern in the Israeli government about it as well. I'm sure you've seen the reports of some of these individuals have also attacked security forces, Israeli security forces, in the process. So we're concerned about that, and obviously the president has expressed very clearly that he's against any sort of changing the status quo in the West Bank. Obviously, there's a lot going on in the world right now, but that is a topic we follow very closely.
Will there be repercussions if these attacks continue against Palestinians?
We've expressed our concern about it, and obviously I think the Israelis themselves have expressed concern. You've seen that some of these groups and individuals, maybe they're settlers, maybe they're just street thugs, but they've attacked security forces, Israelis as well. So I think you'll see the government there do something about it.
Oil was part of the topics came up today about Chernobyl power plant repair fund. Has the U.S. committed any funding?
We have not as of yet. It didn't come up directly in today's conversations, but I know it's been a topic that's been talked about. We haven't made a decision on what we can contribute to that yet.
Have we, on the temporary oil sanctions relief for Russian oil, I'm just wondering if those will truly be temporary and what's the plan and time frame?
Well, right now I think they expire April 9th or 10th. It's only about the oil that's in the water. So we don't have, that's not a permanent policy of the United States. Obviously, we'll make adjustments if necessary given global conditions. But ultimately, the president has not indicated his desire to permanently lift any of these sanctions. This has to do mostly with oil that's already out in the water and was either going to go to, for example, to China at a discount. Now it's just that oil is going to be sold one way or the other. The only difference is, are more countries eligible to buy it to take a little bit of the strain off the global concern about what's happening in this operation.
And then on the Strait of Hormuz again, I know it's there's been discussions of a potential multinational coalition after the conflict ends. I'm just wondering if any of the G7 countries you spoke to today gave any sort of early commitments that they would want their military.
I think they all gave a commitment that they understood the necessity for it potentially, and that there would be a need to participate in something like that. I think some of the confusion over the first couple of weeks, maybe in the media, maybe in other forums, is this idea that somehow we were asking for that to start immediately. I think we've always viewed it as a post-conflict necessity. Look, I don't care what Iran says. The first few tankers that go through the straits after this operation is over, they're going to want an escort from somebody, or they're not going to be able to get insurance. So the world better step up. But we have a second problem, and that is, what if Iran decides, or whoever's in charge over there, whether this Ayatollah is alive or the new Ayatollah or whatever it is, what if they decide, hey, we like this tolling. We're going to start charging everyone to come through here. We're going to blow you up. the world better step up and do something about it. And so, especially the countries that most depend on the straits, rich countries, powerful countries, capable countries. So we'll be there to help. We're willing to be a part of that coalition, but we've encouraged others to sort of put it together. And many today signified not only that they understood that message and agreed with it, but they were working hard to make that happen. All right, it's getting cold. We're out. Let's go.